Hey everybody, Chris Doukas here with Secure Haven Training out here on the range. Just going over my 5 standard drills that I work on a lot. These can be used as dry fire practice as well as live fire, and you can make them as complicated or as simple as you want depending on your ability level. Our second drill of the day is our reload drill, 1R1s, 5R5s, whatever you want to call it. This is another one of those drills that can be done dry. It can be done live. You can push the difficulty level by adding additional rounds, additional follow-up shots. I like this one especially because it's got so much mechanics. It's got our draw in it. It's got a reload. The way I like to run this basic level with live ammo is that I'll have an empty magazine. I've got 1 round in the chamber in my pistol. I've got another magazine ready to go with ammo in it. From the buzzer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw from the holster, 1 round in the A box. I'm going to go bolt lock. I'm going to eject the magazine. I'm going to reload it, get back on target, fire 1 more round. That's the level 1, what I would consider a level 1 drill. So real quick. So 1R1 in 3.7. The time is just to give yourself a benchmark. I'm not looking for speed in this necessarily. Once again, the way we'll do this, if I am looking for the mechanics of it, what I'm looking for is I'm going to be working on my draw. So I'm coming up, pairing, presenting, putting a round on target in my workspace. At the same time, I'm reaching to my belt. Here, I'm indexing my magazine so that as I come up to reload it, I'm pointed, I'm in, repaired, back on target. So once again, it looks like this. And so that's that drill. We're gonna go back on the reload drill. I'm gonna demonstrate on how I like to do it dry. When I'm not on the range, if I don't have time, if I don't have money. Really important, ammo's expensive. And so you can still get the mechanical reps in to become familiar with your firearm. If you're gonna do it dry, what you would do, what I like to do is make sure I have no live ammo on me. So I take everything off. So I only have one empty mag, 2 empty mags. So that's all I have on me. I will make sure that I clear and safe it. And so if I were to do this dry, you can do it one of 2 ways. So with your slide all the way forward, empty magazine in the gun, and an empty magazine on the belt with no other live ammo on there. So once again, I would just present it just as if I was on the range. Practice like you're gonna train, right? Or train like you're gonna fight, so that you're doing the same thing all the time so that you don't have to think about it when it gets stressful. So on my reloads, I would do the same thing. Come up, present, there's my round, still gonna be in my workspace, grabbing my magazine, come back in and squeeze the trigger. Now, you're not obviously gonna get the hammer fall, the same, but you're still getting your reps in. You can put your magazine back in, come back here, and do it again. Come back up, present, grab your magazine, and come back on. So if you wanted to get a little more, maybe a little more mechanics driven, you can bolt lock, have your magazine in, do the same thing, draw, fire. Now you're gonna have to actually setting the slide home on that one. Whether you're dropping the slide with your mag release, or if you're gross motor skilling it and you're coming up and you're presenting, you're ejecting your mag, you're inserting, and you're coming over the top and doing it that way. If you want to push this drill a little bit more, just like your ready ups, instead of just one round with a reload and then one round, you can push it to 3, you can push it to 5. A lot of times what happens is you can get away with one shot really fast, drawing one shot, reload, one shot. If you push it to having 3 to 5 rounds per string of fire, you're gonna really have to work on controlling the recoil of your firearm with multiple shots. So look something like this. So you can push that drill. You can push it back to distance is the other way you can do that, but that is that's the speed reload drill. Okay guys, that covers our reload drill. Once again, you can do it dry fire, you can do it live, you can do it multi-round, you can kind of build off that however you want. Thanks for coming out and watching us. Hope to see you next time out here on the range.